everybody, bringing you some more Smite patch notes. This is the 3.16 Fatal Awakening patch notes. We show off the newest goddess, Izanami, the Matron of the Dead, and the new skins, item changes, miscellaneous changes, god changes. And I will leave a link down in the description to let you guys follow along. It'll have all the information I'm going to cover. Izanami will get her own video, and then all the special skins like this special skin will get its own video, but the tier 2 skin won't, because it doesn't actually change anything. So we will start with skins. Izanami, of course, gets her recolor, the Dark Matron. It just changes her to blue. Pretty cool. And then the newest skin from the season ticket, the last skin, I believe, I'm pretty sure that's what they said, the Griffin Dwarf skin for Fafnir. Pretty cool. It is the Alliance skin. I'm more of a Horde player, but you know. And it's kind of interesting that it comes out the day Legion comes out. Kind of cool. Wish they'd made a Horde one as well, but still a very, very cool skin. I like it. I like the Griffins. Very cool skin. I'd like to get back into WoW, maybe play some Legion. You'll have to see. This skin looks really cool. I like it, and you can see here in his card art, he turns into a Griffin. Very cool. And then next up after that is a Nuwa skin, because she hasn't gotten one every other patch since the last couple, because she got these for remodel, and then she got the beach ones. But this is Oktoberfest. As you can see, she's all dressed up for Oktoberfest, got her beer, all ready for it.
I'm returning. Middle lane. Defend middle lane.
Yep. Pretty much. Let's go to the Fafnir's voice.
Retreat! Ultimate is down. Defend middle lane. It's a trap.
Gank! Thanks!
Not as
Defend middle lane.
rough as...
Not bad!
Yeah. Pretty cool. And then there's a Nox skin coming out. I don't know how to get it. It doesn't show up on here, so I will let you guys know when I know. But it's pretty interesting. It's not like her normal dark skins like these. It's actually bright. It's pretty cool. Not that these skins aren't totally amazing, but it's a little different. And then we have Sylvanas' tier 2 skin, the Death Cap. He's all mushroomed out. Very cool. I really like the colors they used on this. Really cool. I love these colors together. And then we also have a new quest line coming out. It is the Camp Lazy Day. Welcome to Camp Lazy Day. Bacchus is out cold again, and we want to wake him from his slumber. We have several quests planned to help you with this track, so grab a wiener and a cold one, because it's about to get rowdy up in here. Quests have to be completed in order and are only available for a limited time, and September 13th, and you complete all quests to receive the Bacchus Hoot'n Holler skin. You don't actually have to pay for this quest, unlike the Viking one. You had to pay to get into that one, but that one you got a lot more for. I don't know if you get anything more than this skin. So, play 3 normal matches, and you have to make sure that you actually... See, mine says in progress. Yours will say start when you first do it. It'll come up under quest. Just play 3 normal matches. Pretty easy. And then busy as a bee, 50 worshippers, and then earn 30,000 gold. Pretty easy. Now let's take a look at this skin, because it is something else. The Hoot'n Holler. He's got his Gitter Done hat, got his big corn dog, jug of beer, and the I Am Monster Truck shirt, the skin. Oh, and the Crocs. Can't forget the Crocs. The skin is hilarious and disgusts me all at once, and the voice pack is probably the worst part of it. I can't stand it.
Wait! Be right back. Enemies incoming right. Attack left lane.
Ugh. It is something else. So that is all for skins. Next up we have achievements. Bastet is up first. Cat Scratch. As Bastet, deliver the killing blow to an enemy god in a single match with the damage from your cats. And then Where's My Kitties? As Bastet, release 45 cats using your ultimate in a single match. I actually really like this icon. It looks really cool. I like that. Next up is Kumbha Karna. Stay there. As Kumbhakarna, root 3 or more enemy gods with 1 Groggy Strike. Down, set, gut. As Kumbha, kill an enemy god by bouncing a minion into them using Throwback. And then Changa. My hips don't lie. As Changa, evade an enemy ability using Moonlight Walls that would have hit you for 500 damage or more. So like a Kukulkan ultimate, something like that. And then Jade, go. As Changa, send Jade to buy 10 items in a single match. Yeah, and then next up is the final season ticket update. There's the Gryffindor Fafnir. You got the Adonis announcer pack, and then this money emote. I can't wait to see what this is. It should be something else. I'll show it off in my skin videos so we can see. And there was also a couple skins. I don't know if it was the last patch or this patch, but the international chest. You can get this Hubwa skin, the Lord of the Amazon.
Sei, mana.
I love the piranhas. There's quite a bit of that involved with the skin.
Vou atacar a rota esquerda!
Interesting skin to say the least. And then Kukulkan. This one's really cool. I like this one. Quetzalcoatl.
Ya vuelvo. Sean cuidadosos. Sí.
Pretty cool. I like the skin. I'll probably use this one for a little bit. And I'll probably go back to this one because it's my favorite Pokemon. Rayquaza. And then there's been some changes to the ranked. So ranked, as discussed in our mid-season ranked update, there's a link in the patch notes that if you don't know about it, you can go and check it out. That we have closely evaluating aspects of our ranked system and looking for things we can improve the experience for our players. So pretty much what they're doing is they're removing the 3-man queue. You can't queue as 3. I think you can still queue as 1 or 2. Obviously 1. 2, I think you can still do it. There just wasn't good things about it. I guess it just overall didn't outweigh the negatives. I really like this season's icons. I kind of wish that the Joust and Duel ones were different, but hey. And then next up is the relics. The first relic to change, and the only one in this patch, is Phantom. So they're changing it from the only affecting you, so now there'll be a team. It'll affect 35 units around you, but they increase the cooldown from 140 to 180 seconds. So yeah, it's made it so that you can help an ally who's stuck or behind a wall of some sort, deployable wall, and needs to get out. But they didn't increase the cooldown. But I think this overall will help the relic be used more often than just for Odin and used for every third of his ults. Next up is Divine Rune. They increased the power from 50 to 65 just to make it more viable, because it really is only used to when there's a healer. That's really the only time it's used. But with that power increase, I think it'll be used more. It'll be more viable. I think it'll do a lot better and be picked up more. And then Magi's Blessing is next. So the Magi's Blessing is just getting a cost reduction from 2350 to 2150, so that it's used more, because for how much the protections it has, it is a little expensive. And then Pythagorean's Piece. It's like a buff and a nerf all in one that equals to a buff. So they reduced the cost from 26 to 2400. They reduced the magical power from 70 to 60, but they increased the aura from 20 to 30. So you still get the same amount of power, but now your allies get more power. And then they increased the lifesteal aura from 10 to 15%. So you get more lifesteal and you equal out in power, but everyone around you gets more. And then Spectral Armor, they reduced the cost from 2100 to 1900, making it more viable. Probably wasn't used very often. And Witchblade is getting a little bit of buff. They increased the physical protections from 45 to 60, just to make it more viable, because it's a decent item, but the physical protection just wasn't very much. And that is it for item changes. Now we are on god changes. Big one for Arachne. They fixed the spiders on Arachne's web not showing their mastery color. Big deal. I know everyone was worried, hoping that they would change that immediately. It's been done, guys. They did it. And then Erlang Shen, his clear and his poke ability, because his pin is the one where he throws it out and it can root you in place. The cooldown was just far too up. It was up too often to be not really strong. So they decreased the cooldown from 12 to 6, or they increased the cooldown from 12 to 16 seconds, just so it's up not as often, so he won't be as strong. And then Fafnir is getting some nerfs. They fixed an issue where Fafnir's passive glow would persist after death, and then they decreased his bonus gold per instance from 4 to 2, and they increased his cooldown on course from 13 to 15 seconds. Just a little bit of nerfs, trying to get him in line with the other Guardians. Hopefully this doesn't lower him too far, because I feel like it will. I feel like that's pretty big nerfs. That gold one. Because I haven't played with too many Fafnirs that have carried because they're gold, but I guess at higher end and more team-oriented stuff it would. And then Hui is seeing some shifts in his power and getting some nerfs to his Mark of the Golden Crow. Because at high level play it was just doing too much. You wouldn't be able to box him. So they, on Ricochet, they base damage is increased from 70 to 230 to 75 to 255. A little bit of buff there, but the scaling has been increased from 60 to 65%, but the bonus damage is decreased from 50 to 45% per each ricochet. So it bounces twice. It's now going to do 40% instead of 50%. And then Mark of the Golden Crow, they removed the 25% penetration provided at rank 5, but now you can see all marked targets. It reveals them at all ranks. But they reduced the duration of the Mark of the Golden Crow from 15 to 10 seconds. So it's not going to be on them as long. It'll reveal them, but you won't get the penetration. Okay, Kali. This one I actually noticed it. They just fixed a general issue where the Trophy Hunter's basic attack swing FX was displaying incorrectly, so it looked like you'd be hitting but you weren't. It'd be off a little bit. But they fixed that, so that's good. I really like Kali, she's one of my favorites. And then Odin, they fixed an issue where Legendary Odin was showing the wrong spears on his ultimate. Not a huge thing, but it's been fixed, so that's good. Sylvanas is getting some buffs because he just has been lacking where other Guardians have been excelling. So his Verdant Growth has won the root and the plant that grows. They increased the base damage from it hitting from 80 to 160 to 80 to 240. That's a pretty big damage increase, so hopefully that'll help. And then his Wisps, they increased the protections given from 5 to 25 to 10 to 30. So just 5 across the board there. And then Nature's Grasp, they reduced the cooldown from 22 to 18 to 20 to 16 seconds. And then if you're probably going to get cooldown reduction at least a little bit, get it down from there. That should help Sylvanas out. I think it will. And then the last god to get a change is Tyr. They fixed a jungle, or I like to juggle achievement that now is just gods instead of 3 enemies. You could do it on 3 minions, and I'm pretty sure it would have worked. So that is all for the 3.16 patch notes. The Forsaken something or other. Fatal Awakening. Forsaken, I don't know where I got that from. The Fatal Awakening patch notes. Let me know what you guys think. What's your favorite part? What are you most excited for? Probably going to be Izanami. She looks really cool. Some of his skins look pretty cool. Got new quests. Make sure you get these summer items because they are almost gone. Make sure you're doing your season ticket. It's only a couple hundred gems. You get a chance for all of... You can get all of this stuff just by playing. Tons of skins, chests that get more skins, 300 gems. Is probably one of the best deals you can get, honestly. Because you get a chance at other skins, you get some pretty cool skins. Pretty cool. So get that. The patch notes, let me know what you think. I'm pretty sure I got everything, and then some. Stay tuned for the Smite skins. Those will come out a day after the actual patch notes. I'll go through each skin, show them off. All of the special ones, just like this, but not this. The ones that actually change the FX, the voice packs, that kind of stuff. We're showing all those off. Stay tuned for that. I hope you guys enjoyed and have stayed tuned. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and thank you so much for watching.